introduce the world to MJF, the newest member of the Stepchild Records.
Top dollar make me old on holler.
Quarter pound in the high.
That's what that is, low.
Street gang.
Yo, fat.
Coming down, candy paint, done did that. Screens falling from the sky, done did that. 88 divided by 4, done did that. Gripping grain in a Fleetwood lat, done did that. Pulling all nighters, flipping packs, done did that. Pulling kick those stacks and cracks, done did that. Monopoly with 3 dice, done did that. Broke one day, rich the next, my nigga, now feel that. I'm trying to get my Bill Gates on, excuse me. Don't get me wrong, get me right, niggas, excuse me. Selling anything for my soul, but I done told y'all that. And I don't love none of these hoes, and I done showed y'all that. I spit these flows like I'm supposed to, and we can choke on that. See, I'm the coldest cat I know rapping, dog. Y'all run tell that. If you sell dodo when you smoke, then I got your sack. But all that bumping, stunting, run, high capping, fuck all that. Chicken sugar, that's the plan. Put my city on the map. Make cats who hate me when they see me say Top did that. I'm trying to beat up the block in an armored truck, sitting on some Martian Fox. The bang of Dallas, right-handed player coming southpaw. World famous, world known. Pimp ass nigga, kill alone. Blowing reaper like cheap and tone. Logo, a skull to microphone. It's top dollar, done did it. $100 billion type nigga. Ghetto fabulous y'all for a minute. Project Ballin' Dog done did it. Coming down, candy paint, done did that. Screens falling from the sky, done did that. 88 divided by 4, done did that. Gripping grain in a Fleetwood lat, done did that. Pulling all nighters, flipping packs, done did that. Pulling kick those stacks and cracks, done did that. Monopoly with 3 dice, done did that. Broke one day, rich the next, my nigga, now feel that.
Niggas watching everything, watch my fucking nuts hang. I'm stepping with my loaded heat, jumping deep up in this game. I never was a bullshitter when it came to getting mine. Since I've been a young G, dope been my hustle grind. Mama tried to guide me, daddy rolled stones, man. In and out that penitentiary, made the place his home, man. Falling out the house with my granny deuce. On the cut, shooting them dice down the cut, my niggas loose, man. Niggas ain't guessing cause I had the duffel bag, man. Present day the same way, I'm reaching for my ag thing. Peace shooter, gunpowder, lead, what they call that? What's his name? Got broke off in that alley, nigga, boss that. Just believe I'm down for the cause right now. $100 stick from the south, I take a stab. If you niggas can't feel me, I ain't giving a fuck. Man, you niggas ain't real G's, game leave you stuck, man. You ain't never seen the hot face of the devil. A crimson red killer, a body snatching rebel, a midnight missionary jack move maker. A sneak up on you, hunter, a cut you open. Gator, the main upstairs, be the only thing I bar. I ride solo, bitch, you 40 in the car. I never ask a nigga for a motherfucking thing. Bitch, we take what we deserve, cause bitch, we in this game, and bitch, we causing pain.
Órale, aquí estamos viendo la vida loca. Y si no ves, una cosa es otra. Guáchate con los catrachos, porque aquí en esta vida el gobierno te trata gacho. Vos, así es, moviendo y traficando. Aquí estoy con el mero peso, top dollar y el quarter pound. 25 libras, hablando como entraron miles y miles de libras hasta llaves. Vos, viniendo de a mero abajo, y tú sabes, los mexicanos vienen de México con todo el jale. De California a Rento hasta Texas, todo Estados Unidos, al United States, top of Texas, arriba de Texas. Pues aquí estoy sufriendo y que ya lo hice.
Coming down, candy paint, done did that. Screens falling from the sky, done did that. 88 divided by 4, done did that. Gripping grain in a Fleetwood lat, done did that. Pulling all nighters, flipping packs, done did that. Pulling kick those stacks and cracks, done did that. Monopoly with 3 dice, done did that. Broke one day, rich the next, my nigga, now feel that.
Yeah, Volume 5. Your boy growing. I know y'all still hating, but I'm still making what I do, doing it how I do. You know what I'm saying? MJF, welcome to the family, baby. You know what I'm saying? This is
I watched this boy, Rick, cause he used to come by and lend me $1 here, 50 cents down. He was all right, you know. He would never let me 5, though, you know. He ain't let me have them tools and fuels, you know. So I felt for the boy. I went over there talking to him. And he ignorant. Because I sit down and talk to him, and he don't let him get none of that powder in his nose. That's like trying to talk to a baboon bear. I talked to the boy 7 days and 7 nights. He was still on the same subject. Where can I get some more?
Next rhyme, storylines about a friend of mine. I guess we'll call him Lil Johnny this time. Now Lil Johnny lived a life of a hard knot, have not. Project born, raised by the dope spot. Now mama did what she could, but the grind was hard. The last thing he wanted to do was break T. Jones hard. But in the process from growing up order, man, sometimes you lose just your reality, know what I'm saying? Now at the age of 13, Johnny saw his pop shot by a crooked cop while he was cutting school, posted on the block. So understand me when I tell you he done seen some things. Like we be popping it, baby, the Johnny Woods game. Raised in Dixon on that Trey 5-7 beat, where everything is real in the field, play for keeps. He watched them players go bits and pimp player hits. He learned the game is hard, baby, as good as it gets. Now mama begged him to quit, switch game, go legit. But he didn't feel it till she got sprung on that glass dick. Now trials and tribulations, things, sad faces, dodging cases. He won't know why we from the game. There's only one problem, he loving paper. Expensive lifestyle, shopping daily, living wild. Got homies he came up with from day one, they won't let him down. My dated paper chasing, living only for money making. But Section 8 project brawls, they got him aggravated. Dry season, they cut through homies, they're waiting, they all up on him. That 201 Hummer, he packed his gat up in his bummer. Having suicidal thoughts, hiding out up in funky town. Got killers head away by the pound, now can they get down? See drama, look company, that shit like misery, it's killer bee. Especially when you thought they your friends, but they enemies. Johnny popped the cop, trying to take him for what he got. A stepchild be real on the block, papoose, what you got? So what you got, baby? What you got? I tell y'all what. I say, man, make a block. Yeah, make a block, man. Yeah, make a block. Say what you need. No, so make a block. Make a block, man. Yeah. Say, man, who's the white boy? What's up with that? Nah, you know we don't fuck with that. Nah, it ain't that kind of party. It ain't that kind of party. Say, ain't that. Ain't that. Make a block. Yeah. That was you. I ain't got nothing. Yeah. So now see that big. All right, brother, Records.
Yo, what's up, Dollar Man? What's up, man? Want you let your boo know what's going on down there in the 214, you know what I'm saying? Everybody been coming out with their stuff, you know what I'm talking about? We hearing from everybody. We want to know what's going on down there in D-Town, you know what I'm talking about? Where them real thugs at, you know what I'm talking about? Where them boys at, you know what I'm talking about? Want you let your boos know what's going on? Holla at us one time, you know what I'm talking about? Give me something, where you at, boy?
Here's your 411 on that 214. Y'all dial 911 if my shit don't blow. A pioneer with this rap as far as Dallas concerned. With gold grills, with our boots, with plenty money to burn. The last man to hit the door and I be the last man standing. I'll be there when the deal go down cause I done applied it and planned it. You got to spread your hustle. It ain't about just flexing your muscle. Cause when the folks get at your ass, you ain't got nothing but trouble. You got the dip, switch, ride, put the game in overdrive. Premeditated thoughts to move, the only way you survive. Game recognized game, so what's up, baby? Say what you need, yeah, it's all gravy. Internet, interstate, don't give a damn what it takes. I got to have it, going to get it, coming back with this weight. A heavyweight nigga now, Mr. Shot Caller. And now don't shit jump off in Dallas unless I call it.
Aight. Yeah, we feeling you, you know what I'm saying? But now what you tell your boo where them money hustlers at, you know what I'm talking about? Got to have it, them paper chasers, you know what I'm talking about? Eat money for breakfast, you know what I'm talking about? All about their money on that hustle every day from sunset to sunrise, you know what I'm talking about? Open your eyes and see what's really going on, bring it to them, where they at?
What's going on, man? It's your boy, Mr. 214, Top Dollar, 214, 21 Joe, 214. Y'all know what it is with me. How we doing, world? What's going on this terrific Tuesday, Top Dollar Tuesday that the Lord done made, man? What's happening? Excuse me, y'all. My grandson got something, so I got something. Y'all know how that works. But say, I told y'all that every time that I was blessed and able to go on, that we were gonna hit some Black History facts. Now tonight I'm just gonna be. My brother said I'd be an asshole sometime. I'm finna be an asshole now, and I say that because what's first is last. What's last gonna be first. But we have to understand that it's one everything. You know what I mean? It's just one. It's one God. It's one people. It's one everything. It don't matter really what your shade of color is. It's just one everything. But I don't know if the world will ever get to understanding that. But let me tell y'all, everybody know the greatest, Muhammad Ali, Cassius Clay. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Before he was Muhammad Ali, his name was Cassius Clay. Now, if you go back and just Google the name, Cassius Clay, he gonna pop up, but also it's gonna be a white man pop up, and he actually, that was his name, Cassius Clay, and he freed slaves. He actually jumped on somebody and cut his nose off and ear off and all that shit. When they sent somebody to kill him, they shot him, but hell, he was able to get to the motherfucker that shot him and fucked him up. Yeah, Cassius Clay. Muhammad Ali's name before Muhammad Ali. Think about that. Just how the stars work, how it lines. When you say, well, that's God's child. And that happened in the 1800s when slavery was still real. Wasn't no plaything. What though we talk about it, live. Now, think about that when you think about a person's life. Muhammad Ali, his mom and dad named him Cassius Clay. He grew up, you know, being oppressed and dealing with all this shit. And he didn't grow up hard like in the projects, but he was a black man in the 60s. He was a kid, you know what I mean? And there were just certain things they couldn't drink at their water fountains, use their restrooms. He had a certain kind of oppression regardless. But neither here nor there. Think about him growing up saying, well, I'm going to go against that. And he found a religion that suited him. You know what I mean? And here's the thing about finding religion. I don't care what religion you find. If you believe in God, then we good. Because, he was all over the place. They said he was missing for 7 years. He wasn't missing. He just wasn't with them no more. But neither here nor there. Muhammad Ali joined the Nation of Islam and fought against all that. That exact same thing that Cassius Clay, the white man, fought against in the 1800s, 1840s, 1850s, 1860s. Yeah. Now put that, Google that. I want y'all to Google that. Cassius Clay. And it was just so amazing to me when I said, well, I'm going to go and share that, That's like one of my little personal jewels. I don't really never say nothing about it because it doesn't hold any significance as far as what you can do or can't do. But as far as a Black history fact, wow, huh? Wow. What's going on, man? I see you in the chat over there, baby. I see you. I see you. But now, when you start talking about who done what good did it do, or what can you pull from it? I told y'all I dropped these Black history facts to kind of build us up. It's our job to teach Black history. So if won't nobody else teach it, every week on my show, I'm going to give y'all a little something. And when I give it to you, it's going to be real now. And I want you to Google those facts because if you read it, you're going to retain it better. If I tell you something and then you go Google it and you read it for yourself, the information. You will retain it. You will be able to hold some of that. That's just how the mind works. Remember, I told you it's a big muscle. And it don't take you but 3 or 4 minutes to Google something on your phone. You know how it is. Boom, boom, boom. You can go to the little old search thing and put Cassius Clay in there, and everything I'm telling you gonna pop up. You're gonna see Muhammad Ali, but you're also gonna see an old white man too. One of the pictures of the old white boy. And I'm only calling him that because that's what he was. But think about his heart and what he did and the times that he did it. He bought slaves and freedom. Yeah, Cassius Clay. Y'all look that up for me, man. You know, that's just one of those little personal jewels you drop. And when you got one, I let y'all run with that. You know what I mean? My next Black History, the little thing I want to talk to y'all about. And I don't want to bore y'all, but y'all know I got to get it in while I can. It's Paul Williams. Yeah, Paul Williams. I know y'all see the light. I'll cut it off in a minute. I'm getting old. I can't see shit. Paul Williams was a black. He was an architect. He learned to draw upside down because his clients, many of them white clients, wouldn't sit next to him. And he wanted to prove to himself that he deserved a place in the world. So he went on to win numerous awards and designed houses for celebrities, including Frank Sinatra and Lucille Ball. Think about what it just said, man. This guy learned he was drawing upside down because the white folks that he's dealing with, they don't want to sit next to him. Well, how the hell am I going to draw your picture if you want to sit over there? So he started just drawing. I can draw, so he put it down from anywhere. He drawing them upside down, but when he turned it up, it's perfect picture. Talent. Y'all hear me? That's talent. And, that's history hustle up. You know what I mean? That's Paul Williams to the deep, And it's like when we start talking about heritage and stuff that we pass on, sometimes we do things and it's almost in our blood. It's genetic. I'm going to give y'all another little black jewel, little history jewel, you can run with. Y'all know, have y'all ever seen them step dances? All that stepping? All that started in Africa, man, in the motherland. Yeah, all that. Think about the fraternities and all that. That stepping. Yeah, all that. When you start talking about some amazing stuff, woo, man, that is amazing. You hear me? Now, my next one is this here, man. John Baxter Taylor, the son of a former slave. Now, he was on the gold. He won on the gold medal 4x400 relay in 1908, Summer Olympics in London. The first African American man to win an Olympic gold medal in 1908. You hear me? He was on the 4x400. Yeah. Now, that's just something to say that we've always been athletic. It's not like, wow, man, you see how fast he run, how high he can jump. We've always been able to sing and dance. That's what we were doing when they come got us. When they started all this madness, this America now. A big pot, like a gumbo pot, just mixed with all races. You know what I mean? So you got so many people pulling in different directions. Nobody's never going the right way. Everybody going their own way. Everybody doing their own thing. So when you look at it like that, you say, man, can I? No. Will you? No. You got to understand now, Black history. That's something that you can draw from, man. Those are just small examples of stuff. And every week I'm gonna give y'all something. But you gotta understand when I give it to you, I want you to Google it. I want you to Google it because if I tell you something and then you Google it, take just a minute to Google it and look at it and say, damn, he wasn't lying, or man, that nigga was lying. Check it out. If you read it, you'll retain it better. When I say retain it, that means keep it. You'll be able to recall on it. You'll be working that muscle, that brain. The brain is a muscle. I keep telling y'all that every week. If you work it, it'll be nice and strong. If you don't, it start to deteriorate. You start forgetting shit and don't know what you did with this and don't know what you did with that. Yeah. So be careful now. You got to be real careful. Now, I'm going to give y'all another Black history fact. Well, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should go on and start into some of these topics because I got so many of them. I just don't know where to start, but I guess I'm going to start light in the sports shit. Doug Crispin, guard, he played point guard, shooting guard. He played on Golden State with Chris Webber. He had a wife named Jackie. They had a daughter. So for, I guess, 18 years, 20 years or something, Doug Crispin been raising that baby like it was his. Now, come to find out, it's not Doug Crispin's baby. So he done reversed charges. When we be talking about child support in Texas, if you stay with somebody, that baby yours and all that shit. See, if we just stand up like he's standing up, he going to court. He done filed the paperwork. He want his name off the birth certificate. He want the daddy name on the birth certificate. Now, here's the kicker. The daddy, supposedly, is Chris Webber. His teammate, his boy. That's how dirty people are. She let that man raise another man's baby thinking it's his. And again, now, just by the numbers, it's 40% out of 100. 40%. That's 4 out of 10 niggas raising somebody else's baby. And they think it's theirs. It's not that you came to an agreement with a woman and you know that ain't your baby, but you love her, you're going to raise the child like it's yours. You ain't got to lie to me about it. See, when you hide secrets like that and you see what happened when they come out. Now, in the midst of all this shit that's going on, what about the little girl, though? How is she going to feel? Knowing mama hustling her pussy and hustle me. And the reason it went that way is because Doug Crispin, he was more responsible. He was more of an adult. He was going to be a millionaire like he is now 20 years after he retired. Chris Webber, he came out in the Fab Five. He was one of them youngsters, a hothead. He was a stud puppy. He grabbed and ran meat up in her. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't concentrating on his afterlife. He was spending the money in big cars and the big parties. He was doing this thing. So she made a business decision, but she made it by herself. That was a decision I think he should have had something to say about. But why was, here's the kicker. She got a baby about his teammate. And now he done raised this child thinking it's his. Imagine how that make you feel, man. And then when you find out that the baby daddy, supposedly daddy, is your teammate, a nigga you played with. Oh, man. See, that's enough to make me snap. You wonder sometimes they should say, man, that nigga just killed his wife and then what the hell happened? He snapped. See, women think they can do anything and it's okay. But everything a man do is criticized. You know, we get judged on everything we do. How we dress, where we work, if we work, yeah, how much you make. Oh, we get judged on everything. Women, no, 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 no. That's a woman. See, they think they can do anything to you. And that's like the sad part of the shit. You got to be accountable. You got to hold them accountable too. Now, Doug Crispy done filed charges. You know, he done his paperwork. So now it's in the court's hand. But is the judge going to allow them to take his name off the birth certificate and put the real dad's name on the birth certificate? That'll be a first timer or something. You know, I hadn't heard of nothing like that. That's kind of weird. You know, normally whatever's on that birth certificate when you're born, you can't change that. But I guess it depends on the circumstances because these are unusual circumstances. So just think about how dirty she have to be. And it's 4 out of 10. I'm just using that as an example. 4 out of 10. Men at home with their wife, with their girlfriend, raising kids thinking they theirs and they not. What's the problem? The problem is we're not raising these boys to be husbands, and we're not raising these women to be wives. There is no value in family anymore. Now you get the bag, and then you get your family. But see, when you have a family, that's what apply the pressure to make you get up and go get it every day. If it ain't in you, that'll make you go get it. When you turn over and look at that girl you're humping on every night, when you look at them little kids in there you done made, and they depend on you, they look up to you, that'll make you go get it, if nothing else will. We're going to have to start changing some of our behaviors, man. We're going to have to start holding ourselves accountable. You don't have to go to court and to tell them you mad at me. You ain't got to call the police for me to leave this motherfucker. Sit down and talk. You don't want me here no more, I'm out. Can I get some of my shit or do you want all that too? Because I don't give a shit. Everything I got, I can get it again. If it's meant for me to have. But, you know, we got to be mindful, man. We got to start talking to these kids like I tell y'all every week. You got to find some time to talk to your kids. You got to be a 24/7 parent. That don't mean you watching them 24/7. That don't mean you talking to them 24/7. That just means they got action at you 24/7 without no hesitation, without no I need a ride, without no I don't stay there, without. We need to start talking to our kids, man. That's the first thing that needs to happen in order for us to do any changing of the current behavior of the youngsters. I call them youngsters because I'm an old head now. They call me Uncle OG. I ain't even just OG no more, or double OG. Now I'm Uncle OG. Like, goddamn. But I take that. Every gray hair I got, I earned it. And the reason why I worry about our youth is because I was a high kid. I was a, you say the wrong thing, I'm on your ass kind of mentality. A mindset is the right word I'm looking for. That was me. Yeah, I done it. I done too much on everything. hmm So be mindful of what we do, man. Start making sure, like I say, once a week, challenge is still out there. It's still out there. You, your wife, your kids, everybody in your household. You put all the cell phones and tablets on the table and you cut them off. You cut them off. You don't even leave them on for somebody's phone to light up and say, oh, it's now. You cut them off. Power down. No Wi-Fi. That means you ain't watching movies or nothing. You got to sit there at the table and talk to your family, talk to your significant other, talk to your kids, and tell them stuff that's going on with you. Y'all bounce shit off each other. I say it every week. How was work? How was school? You're getting a promotion. You're getting a raise. You're getting another job. You know what I mean? What's going on with you? Heard you in that coffin the other day. You did it up. When is the next game? When do baseball season start or whatever? Casual conversation. You'd be surprised. The trust that you can build with a kid just talking to them. And that's the first thing we got to do to fix this problem, man. We're going to have to talk to these kids. I'm going to go to commercial, and I'm going to be right back with y'all. But when I do, we're going to change the subject because Hollywood is on fire, and I got some shit on my chest I want to talk about. Don't nobody else want to talk about it? Shit. It's relevant news. You know, I consider myself the black CNN, so it's going down. Mr. 214, 21 Joe, 214. Y'all know what it is with me. D-Town representative. D-Town bred, D-Town fed. When I leave this motherfucker, I'm going to be D-Town dead. Saying what's up to all my listeners, my whole nostalgic family. Jason, we're going to go to commercial. Pay a few bills, and I'll be right back with y'all, man. Mr. 214. Yeah, sir. Yeah, sir.
OG, can you please help Chris with the truck? Chris doesn't even know the difference between a 916 and a 5.8.
Oh my God.
I come from a poor family. I didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. I come from a poor family. I didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. It all started down at Chop at church. Everybody knew me. I'm Claudia Faye's baby boy, so why they wanna shoot me? Been lied on, been cheated, been beat for some cash. Did 9 years flat where I was treated like trash, but still remain steadfast and true to the game. Invited God into my life and watched my whole world change. I had to get away from there. So much pain, the drama that my homeboys called drove me insane. Rolling 4 deep, the gangsters call it creep. Revenge in my heart from the agony of defeat. It's a cold, cold world, I would say to my son. Pick up the Bible, be a man, and throw away them guns. Verse 48, another man on the run. When one problem in, that's when another problem comes. So I just open up the good book and read a verse or song. Give thanks for my life and let his will be done. I come from a poor family. Jesus Christ that turned the water to wine. He be the same Jesus Christ, y'all, that healed the blind. Did you hear what he did down in Capernaum? Healed the servant of Paul, say for the hour was done. He be the same Jesus Christ that went to Peter's house. He touched his mother-in-law's hand and the fever was horses have hoes and the birds have nests. But the son of man know what for his head to rest. Little prayer, little power, no prayer, no power. Much prayer, much power. You can call it any hour. You remember the 2 fish and the 5 loaves of bread? He looked into the heavens and a multitude was fed. He be the same Jesus Christ that let Peter walk on water. And the woman of Canaan, he healed the daughter. He healed the blind, the lame, the dumb, the maimed. He'll trouble the waters if you call on his name. Come from a poor to God, cause ain't nobody in this church, y'all promise tomorrow. In the end, he's coming back again and taking all ages. You ain't gotta believe me, go and read Revelations. I thank him for my life, so I treat people right, because he said he's coming back like a thief in the night. Nobody knows the time, nobody knows the hour. Now how can you not know a man with that kind of power? I come from a poor
This how we living for real down here in bitch. Some pissed off and broke shit real down here. That's how we living down in this bitch, nigga. We don't give a...
Big Daddy, man, I thought you said you gonna take me to the barber shop.
Say, man, I'm coming, G. If you just quit tripping so
Say,
much.
man, you knucklehead know we got a show at 9 o'clock here,
Man, which one of y'all done stole all my rubber bands, man?
I'm gonna meet y'all
Get
back
faded and
Show
tight fades and braids up in this clique. Man, the politicians ain't taking no. Tight fades and braids. Man, the politicians ain't taking no. Tight fades and braids up in this clique. Man, the politicians ain't taking no. Tight fades and braids. Man, the politicians ain't taking no. Get buck with us when you see that candy paint, baby. Please don't touch. I'm real, I'm trill, I'm ready to bust. I'm sipping fine cognac with my inside flush, baby. Don't mess with us. So now you know, they're playing like a pro. Play the game I go. You mad cause your girl's a pro, but I'm steady coming down with them suicide doors. And now that you know, man, I'm jumping out the shower. $500 shirt, 2080 power. It's straight drop jam, baby, every hour. I'm turning up my nut to get the trunk louder. You know my partner's gonna grind until they pocket fat. They smoke blunts, but us, we smoke Paul fats. I'm gripping on the wood, is it understood? 79 coupe jam, tell me something good. Tell me, is it understood? Well, I'm sitting at the barber shop getting a tight fade, while my boy sitting at the crib getting French braids. I know you paid. We washing all our dishes in Cascade. You keep up the platinum hits, I'ma get you an Escalade. Straight customized, I know you like how I play a ride. They may know blow, but they don't know fly. And I don't know why. The last all my tears. Oh, while my boys at the party pouring out their bills. I'm feeling like Michael Hayes in a steel cage. It's P.O.B. Dallas, Texas player. It's tight fades and praise, we getting paid.
Tight fades and praise up in this big. Man, them politicians ain't taking no. Tight fades and praise. Man, the politicians ain't taking no. Tight fades and praise up in this big. Man, the politicians ain't taking no. Tight fades and praise. Man, the politicians ain't taking no.
Came and go, represented, get paid. Let them politicians tight phase and brains. So sad back, watch us get a hold of this money. I'm trying to put them twanky, set them on that 1500. Black down with the big dual pipes. Folks mistaken for a F-150 late at night. I'm a half-pink gangster running with real killers. Get close to blow, you see the visions of Hitler. Sometimes I be wondering, these the last days. But blow get happy, baby, I'm with tight phase and brains.
I'll be that last darn figure with these P.O.B. politicians, a bulletproof vest. Cause my foes wish I was missing. But I'm keeping it real. I like to get the party crunk. Crazy party feelers, can you feel them when they dumb? Driving getaway cars since the age of 12. Had a personal rendezvous with the devil himself. He told me,
OG be hard and represent with your clique. And start stacking some paper like you be slanging them bricks.
I bought my granny a house. I bought my boot and new lamp. I'm giving love to this city because they giving it back. I'm toting blunts in the Escalade, chopping on blades. You better ask Inga, boy, it's tight ways of fade. I'm getting paid.
And that's how it's going down in the DT, baby. You heard me? Welcome to Dallas.
Tight fade, tight frame, straight drop and we gotta get paid. Tight fade, tight frame, straight drop and we gotta get paid. Tight fade, tight frame, straight drop and we gotta get paid. Tight fade, tight frame, straight drop and we gotta get paid.
Welcome back. Appreciate everybody hanging in there with me, man. We having some real conversations, talking about some real issues, some stuff that needs to be addressed, man. On that last little music there, that was my partner from Floppy. That was P.O.B. OG Carl. He doing the Christian rap. Y'all can check him out. Very successful, and as y'all see, very skilled. So, that's God's work right before your eyes. You see him with his boys, how he used to be, you know what I mean? And then boom, you see what he is now. You see what God working on. We all still works in progress. That's P.O.B., man. Want everybody check them boys out. You know what I mean? That's part of D-Town history too. They come up out the Joppy. Yeah, that was Joppy little shit. That was really the only rap group that I ever known to come out of Joppy. And man, when they came, they hit hard. You hear me? Yeah, they put it down like it go. Joppy sits right outside of South Dallas and Oak Cliff, just right there in the little bottom. Across the track, just like in every city. Every city got a Joppy area, something that's gonna remind you of that. But that was P.O.B. So now I told y'all I wanted to talk because so much stuff been going on, man. And I don't know. I think we on day 14 or 15. No Diddy in Sean Combs trial, and people, are jumping to conclusions, and they asking for mistrials, and I think every day they putting another nail in the coffin. They're not proving all or nothing with one witness. The problem is, see, one person you can go to court and the jury can say, okay, well, maybe they had a disagreement and he mad, so he said that. But when you start bringing in 20, 30, 40, 50, so many people, and they all got horrific stories that's very similar, but they wasn't together. They don't know each other. That's where the problem lies. See, everybody not lying. So people say, well, he didn't prove the racketeering. He's only up for 3 charges. Now, I believe they did prove it, but we're going to see what the jury thinks. Because they getting to see the videos. They getting to see the stuff that we don't get to see. But they also got the burden of deciding this boy's fate. Now, me and my brother, we had a little talk about it. And I told him when it first happened, when they picked him up, I said, I don't think he's going to never see daylight again. My brother said, I don't think he's going to serve 1 day in jail. So now, like I say, we on day 14 or 15, and everything that got interested, they done called Cassie and her mama to the stand, and they didn't even cross-examine the mama. The mama came out and leaned on their ass, and that was a smart move because you can't really trick mama up because she was ready. And when she came out, she spoke short, boom, got up and walked off. Now, I believe we had 2 or 3 male strippers or male gigolos, whatever you want to call them. They done testified. And they said some sick shit. One of them said he banging her and Diddy over there jacking off. Now, people say, what crime is that? Think about what's happening now. He done told this girl to call somebody to come fuck her so he can jack off. Just think about it. People always say, well, why come you just don't leave? Or, you could have left. You don't understand the mindset of a battered person. Think about the African Americans. When they turn us free and say, okay, y'all can go. Marcus Garvey was the only black man talking about putting the ship together. Let's go back, man. Let's go home. No. Think about the mindset of a battered person. If he was 37, she was 19 when they hooked up, then he turned her out, you know what I mean? He got money, done signed her to a 10 little old thing deal, 10 albums and all that shit. So, she getting down. Oh, this how it's happening in Hollywood? This how it go down? So she was enjoying. And before you know it, he done turned out. It's that simple. But that's just one person. Move on to the next person. His personal secretary. He's sending her to go spy and all that bullshit, and she flying to Africa because the girl was over there doing some kind of movie. Then he called her and tell her she need to come back. But she paying for this on her dime. So she tell him, I can't it's going to cost me too much money to change my flight back. So when she do get back, she working in the Los Angeles office. And everything she needs, she got to have Diddy's approval. She trying to do her job. He done isolated. She can't go to work nowhere else. He done blackballed her. Now, another witness, Kid Cudi. They done testified. Diddy and them was all up in his house and all that shit. He done threw a cocktail through the little roof of his little old sports car, burned it up. When you start talking about controlling somebody and being manipulative, how can you tell a broad to call somebody else to bang her and you jacking off and then she go give up some pussy and you mad? Make it make sense now. He turned on the other dick. Who bring their girl want somebody else to smash them while they watch? What the fuck, man? And you know the nigga the dancer had a yard worth of meat. You know he was killing the little girl. She ain't but 120 pounds wet. She said they were doing freak offs on a regular basis. To the point to where she had to tell him she didn't want to do it no more. She wanted to slow down. This is in the beginning. So now just think about 2, 3 times a week, some other nigga coming in there smashing them, and he's smashing them. Well, that's how you turn somebody out. Or that's one way to do it. My personal belief is Diddy was a billionaire. Uh, he can go anywhere and get a bad broad. It ain't no just one. All that kicking on Cassidy and fighting and shit. See, that's whole shit. The jury also saw that. That's in their mind. Regardless of what you tell them about Diddy, they know he violent. And they know he controlling. He grabbed a girl by her hair and drug her ass. Whew. Now, they done called a couple of his personal bodyguards up there. They done testified. Then they called a little, what they called it, the personal assistant that carried the little drugs in the bag for him. You know, he had a little old duffel bag, like a gun purse, they call them, just full of dope. Then they showing the prescriptions with Frank Black on it. That's an alias that he used for the freakos. Frank Black or Frank White. Go figure. The king of New York. Go figure. You see how he fuck with it? That's ego. But now look how it's coming back to bite him in his ass. Now, there's word is J-Lo is either going to testify or she going to jail. Mary J. Blige is scared shitless. I want to see the next power play that they going to pull. You know, because right now it seems like Diddy out there by himself and the whole Hollywood just hoping don't nobody call him or say their name. See, if you were there and you on those tapes, when the feds come talk to you, you got two choices. You either was coerced to do all this shit, or you were a willing participant. Regardless if you fucked a boy, a girl, watched, whatever. Those are your two choices. So when they ask you your situation, if they feel like your story will help them convict him, then you gotta testify. Oh my goodness. They Usher and Justin Bieber coming up. What do you think they gonna say? When you say we hadn't proved racketeering and all that. You know, racketeering that's just a title they gave for like mob bosses, like organized crime. See, they trying to say everything Diddy did, or all of this bullshit that he being charged with. They saying he used his employees, you know, from the record company to do that. You know, same personal assistants, same secretaries. Yeah, say book this room. Now fly up there and get the room ready. I mean, you know, have the baby oil and whatever little toys they play with and all that. Have the towels and shit. Have that shit ready. It's like, damn. And y'all don't see the charges just getting thicker and thicker and thicker on that boy. What are you gonna do if they hit him with the L? Like I said, me and my brother discussed it. And I said this, and I believe I ain't heard nobody say it. I was the first one to say it about 4 months ago. What's gonna happen if he get convicted and Trump just let him go? Stop and think about that. But is he gonna have enough money to fuck with Trump? Well, hey y'all, I'm gonna bring my brother up to the screen because this is just something interesting to me. The P Diddy trial, all everybody they got. Come on up here, Jason. And the thing about it is Trump gonna pardon Diddy?
He ain't gonna have to.
So what do you
It's not
think?
gonna be a call. He not
Huh?
gonna have to. He not gonna have to pardon him. It's
So
not even
you
gonna be a question. Let me tell you why. Everybody is looking at everything that you just said. They're talking about the freak offs. And technically, with the freak offs, he did nothing criminally illegal. Everything. That's why the defense isn't worried and they're not cross talking, is because the people are saying when Cassie came on, the people are the man. No, not Cassie. When the male escort came on, I got kids around me, so I got to make sure I say what I got to say. Um, when he came on, he never once said, "Diddy call me over." He never once said, "Diddy asked me to do this." Now, take it, yes. Do we see that as perverted that he was sitting there watching and doing what he do? But guys, let me be real about what I know about the sex scene. Everybody knows about a chocolate swirl. Everybody knows about a swinger city. Everybody knows what people's fetishes are. Let's stop playing. We're grown. The only thing that will get Diddy gone for good or gone is if they put. Remember, this case is a federal RICO charge.
one of them? He got three charges.
Yeah, the federal RICO charge is what they're really trying to get him after, though.
Right.
The other two may get him 2 years probation, but the federal RICO charge is what they're trying to get him for. Because why would you do that? And you said it, and that's what made me want to come on. You said it. The RICO charge was set up for mob bosses to
That's right.
take away their wealth, land, because under the RICO case, they have the right to come take your home, your cars. When they
All your money.
RICO, yeah, you're broke when you come out of jail. You're broke if you get to see the light of day. They don't really care if this man go to jail. Whoever is, hey, and I've said it from day one. Whoever he pissed off, want his power taken away.
I think it was the liquor company.
I do too, because all this happened after he said, "I'm done with you, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
go out and do this myself."
yeah. When he tried to, nah, I'm gonna make my own liquor and I'm gonna sponsor it, I'm gonna distribute it. What are you talking about? No, that's what we do.
Right.
We paying you throwing parties. We paying you $60 million a year, and he went against that. And I think that's what happened.
I
But
can understand that though. Being a businessman, I want my own. I want a legacy for my kids. I'm building what you guys want. And ultimately, you can kick me out like they did, boot me out anytime. The minute that he went against them on what's his TV network? What was his TV? I forgot. It began with an R. The minute he got on that talk show and said something bad about him, think about the timeline. The minute he
yeah,
got on that interview and said it, think about the timeline that everything started happening. It's
yeah,
no doubt in my mind. The only reason Cassie came out was because she got a phone call that said, "Hey, it's time to tell everything." The only reason they wouldn't give him bond is because of the videos. They're trying to figure out where they're at. Yeah, you got what was at my house, but I'm pretty sure he got more if he's smart, which we all know he is. Everybody right now in Hollywood is silent. They're not really talking. Nobody's saying nothing.
nothing.
Why? Because they're all over here itching to find out what's about to come out in this case.
Yeah, how much is gonna get exposed? How much do the government have on it?
Yeah,
Like you saying, because he got a bunch of tapes, but all of them was there. No, I don't believe so. And
yeah,
if they was, I know he got backups to all that shit. And see that's
absolutely.
that's the thing. They only showing the jurors the videos. It's still power in the blackmail thing of me putting these videos out, and that's gonna also have come with consequences.
Yeah,
Because if you see some of these other celebrities out there videos after the case is over and they get leaked or whatever, well now they can get charged.
Absolutely. And that's what everybody is. So I hear what everybody's saying, but I'm like, stop talking about the sex act as if they're criminal, because they're not. Now the abuse, the all of that, yeah, he could still get charged for that. Yes, he could still get time. I agree with you now, Top. He may not go completely free, but don't sit around here and talk like they're gonna lock that man up for life, because they're not. R. Kelly, if he would have played the right game, he wouldn't be doing the time he's doing. And with all this coming out, R. Kelly's case is even being looked at again.
Nah, he ain't gonna get. They ain't gonna go back on him
Yes,
unless
they
he
are.
unless he gonna get him somebody.
They're already talking to him.
Yeah, but
That is,
he gonna have to get him somebody.
and with all this coming out, why not?
Well, no, I ain't saying why not. You know what I mean? But if he come home, he gonna have to give up somebody. Somebody gonna have to take that spot. You know, that's
Absolutely.
business. That's business. But
Absolutely.
yeah, I know his name. They done brought him up in court and shit, and it's like, wait a minute, he already locked up. What you talking about him for?
Because he's a pivotal part. He's pivotal in what was actually done. It's a reason why we won't say his name totally erased the best of both world albums from the internet. It's a reason why that tour got cut short and he had to hurry up and disassociate himself away from R. Kelly.
Okay, but what was the reason? Do you know?
Because once R. Kelly started messing up, slipping up, parents started calling, little girls started talking because they felt like, I'm telling you, everybody who has had a problem with that person, I'm like Harry Potter now, the person we shall not name. Uh, every time a problem comes up with that person, we go down this road right here. And Diddy, my only thing is Diddy didn't do anything to him, but I promise you, Diddy did something to the person that's above them. Because Jay-Z, you my best friend, bro. You've been my best friend in this industry for the last 20 years. And you ain't stepped up to say nothing on my behalf.
Nothing. Nothing.
You take your family and go to London. You
Yep.
leave and go to Europe while
Yep.
they raid my house.
Yep.
I
Did
get
did
indicted. You ain't called. You ain't came to talk to my kids.
nothing. So, the oldest boy called him.
Right.
Say, man, what's going on with the support for my daddy or whatever. Don't nobody really know what the conversation was, but no, he ain't said a word.
Not one.
Nothing. Not even nothing encouraging. Hang in there, keep fighting, nothing.
And that's why
We
I'm
pr-
saying,
we
come on, man.
praying for you. God is good. I don't know. I'm just relating information, and the information that I'm talking about is real information. And I believe it just depends on how the jury see it.
Yeah,
They trying to paint him as a monster, which he is, but is that gonna be enough to get him convicted?
exactly.
That's the whole thing. Cause see, the thing about the sex is it was okay except they were drugged.
Hmm.
See, that's what make the sex illegal. See, when
But here's
you're
the thing, though. This the catch, though. Catch 22. Had they got Cassie when she was 19, I would be like, yeah, they got him. But the fact that she kept, see, the jury's looking at too, the fact that even if he was that much of your abuser, and I know everybody gonna bite my head off because everybody's been coming at me on the internet. And Jason, this is such thing as what is it called when women get abused and they just they stay with their abuser because they're scared.
right,
Stockholm syndrome.
yeah.
I know there's a such thing as, but here's the difference between Stockholm syndrome and what this Cassie case is. Cassie was able to move out of the house, go into another relationship, do whatever she wanted to do, travel when she wanted to travel, do whatever she needed to do. But you were on the phone calling to come back, calling to set up the parties. They got records of her calling him to say, hey, I'm ready for another freak off.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He turned her out.
Hey, all I can see is your hat, bro. Just to let you know, Anthony said it to me earlier.
Yeah, he turned her out. He turned
Yeah.
her out, bro.
And once she got addicted to it, but like I said in my one of my posts, with I said exactly in one of my posts, would Cassie had stayed and went through all this with Diddy if he was not rich? And somebody said, well, it's hookers and it's prostitutes every day that stay with men. But here's the difference. Those men get those women to stay with them because they beat the shit out of them every day. That wasn't happening with Diddy, with Cassie every day. You can't tell me that you didn't love the fame and the fact that you might have got a bop over the head, but you got $1 million in your pocket. Your mom and dad are who
That
we really. Your mom and dad is who we really should be looking at. They should be the niggas really in the courtroom because ain't no way I'm leaving my 19-year-old daughter with a nigga in the industry that's 50 years old. I
that
say the
part.
same about Jay-Z and Beyonce. Ain't no way I'm taking my daughter to sign a deal and you tell me unless I leave her with you, there is no deal. Then there's no deal.
That's right. That's right. You're saying it exactly right. The parents need to be charged with all this bullshit. But again, he turned her out. They dropping some dimes on it.
Yeah.
I just don't know how the jury gonna take it.
Right. Because regardless of what the jury say, they have to look at the charge and the charge only. They did the prosecutors prove what he is being held accounted for?
Right, right. And
If
to
they
me
lose,
they did.
if they lose the RICO case, the other two are gonna be light. Oh, we putting you on probation. You can't do this, and somebody got to monitor your shit.
No, he gonna be locked up the rest of his life.
Nah, I don't. Nah, I doubt that. It's
I'm
too
telling
much.
you, bro.
I hear you. I hear what you're saying. It's
Once Justin Bieber and Usher come off the stand talking about how he ripped their booty hole up when they were 15, it's gonna be a wrap. Watch.
So, question, because I haven't looked into this. Somebody asked me this question. I was going to research it. Does sexual assault have a statute of limitation?
Not up there, it don't.
In New York, it doesn't? Are you
No,
sure?
no, I'm positive. I'm positive. Rape does not have statute limitations on it.
I'm looking it up now because I need 20 years,
Okay.
bro. They have 20 years to report it. That's why I'm telling you. I hear what you're saying. They have 20 years to report this, bro. That's all. Hey,
Well, at least she said something before the 20. I guess hell, I don't know. I just know that I just know with the RICO charge, they done proved it, but is the jury gonna see what they see? Because his lawyers, he got 10 lawyers, and they been on their shit. They been dissecting shit, knocking it down.
yeah, I know. I've
So
been following
so
the case. I know.
yeah, me too. So it's like, okay, now you hear what the witness said, but then on cross examination, oh, really? Oh, so where were they at? You know what I mean?
But
Did they?
here's the key point, too. Why did y'all keep coming back if y'all knew that this was happening at these parties?
Well, did that go for everybody? But for
Everybody.
her, yeah, but for her, see, she got 20 million for Puffy, and then she got 10 million from the hotel. See, people don't talk about that.
Yep.
1 week or 4 days, actually not even a whole week, 4 days before the trial started, she got 10 million from the hotel.
Yeah, it was a 30. Her overall agreement was $30 million and signed this NDA.
And but see, when she signed the NBA, she ain't supposed to be able to testify. That's the part that messed me up.
Yep.
Because Diddy paid her.
Now, if
The
it's
next day,
federal, No, that's wrong. If it's state, yes. If it's federal, though, they supersede everything.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I know that, but I know when they come, they don't give out probation neither.
But they do. If he beats, if he beat, that's why the RICO is the number one case that the judge is
Yeah,
looking. Because
yeah,
if he beats the RICO, basically all the what his lawyers are going to do, and I'm coming from a law firm family, his lawyer, if he beats the RICO, the lawyer's going to file an appeal to throw everything else out. Why? Because if I beat the RICO, you cannot bring that evidence into my other trial, my other charges.
yeah, but they ain't gonna try him twice. His ass going to jail for life.
He not, bro. I don't think you understand. It's some.
No, I hear
If
what
he
you're
go to
saying.
jail, if he go to jail, we might as well count out half the music industry off the muscle.
Oh yeah. Oh well, the music industry gonna be fucked up. It's changing. That's forever done. That's forever done. Hell, I thought Kendrick Lamar was still gonna be hot. He hit like everybody else. Now you don't hear nothing else from him. It's like, oh, you know what I mean? See, when you hot, you supposed to ride that.
But
You
you
know what
can
I
only
mean?
ride it so far.
Right, right, right. Well, I thought he had a little writer skill or talent. You know what I mean? I thought he was exceptional with his pen, with his
And he is.
vocabulary.
But look at Drake. You ain't really heard nothing from Drake. All you're
Well,
doing. Here's why though. It's not because they're not talented. It's because they're being told to sit down.
yeah,
There's a
yeah,
lot going on. We had
yeah,
LA burn up.
yeah,
Diddy's on trial.
yes,
Somebody is exposing those that don't want to be exposed. The only way to keep yourself protected is sit down and shut up.
yeah, right. I agree.
That's why you see all these little artists doing shows like a Flage. You don't see no majors out there because those people aren't really with the label. They don't know what's going on behind the scenes. They just know that, oh, I got signed to Rock Nation and Rock Nation giving me shows is because the main people who bring money in for Rock Nation can't do nothing. Rock Nation right now is like, we need to stay on boxing.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
need to stay on
Live
something.
Nation. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they need to stay on something because the government on their ass.
That's
Real
all I'm
talk.
that's all I'm saying, bro. I know what you feel, and I love that everybody feels that way. But I am gonna say, if he does go to jail, yes, he is gonna. He gonna part. If he listen. If Larry Hoover didn't have the state charges behind him, he'll be out right now.
Yeah, yeah, he got him out of solitary confinement, put him in a regular state pen. At least they can go see him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He was in there by himself, just locked up. They got 50 fucking years.
yeah. That's why I'm saying at the end of the year, end of the day, Diddy's
Well,
not going to see that type of time. He's not because when you have evidence and proof, they're dragging this trial out and bringing in these people because they're trying to find everything else he has.
so you don't think the feds is prepared and ready?
Do they look like they've prepared and ready? Have you been watching the case? I've been watching the same case you've been watching.
Yeah, I've been checking them out.
Diddy's defense been eating everything they've been bringing. They've been eating.
Well, I think it's been like a 50-50 little old thing. Yeah, but did a team on their shit. Them boys is talking real shit. You know, his life is on the line. They wearing their ass out. Every time something in there wrong or slipped up, what do you mean you don't remember? Then how you gonna testify about it?
Right.
What do you-
Usher should be over there cussing out his mama like Justin Bieber did him said. Justin Bieber sold his whole catalog, told his parents, y'all not getting nothing else off me. He sold his catalog and his rights to his music, his publishing, just to end what they had the control over. Because you sent me to this man to go through the hell I'm going through. Now look at me as an adult.
And man, he looked like an old white wino, not to knock
Right.
him, but he looked like a drug head, a meth head or something. It's like, damn.
And Usher would have went down that route too had that girl not saved him. That's why he did Let It Burn. Had she not pulled him out the fire, he saw, woke him up. That's why he's like, I don't go to Diddy party. They asked him directly, would you send your son there? No. Hell no.
He said, "Hell no," and he responded quickly.
He didn't
The
even
whole,
think
the
twice.
whole, the whole tone of the interview changed after that.
And they were like, why wouldn't you send him to something that made you success? What? Because you don't know what I went through to get there.
Yeah, and he ain't got to go through that because he got me. Shit, hell no, I wouldn't send my son to no Diddy party. He sure said it. But again, they talking about bringing him on to testify. They say uh, P Diddy sent him to the hospital.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
All that's damaging shit on that boy. Cause see, all that's underage. When all that happened, both of them boys was underage.
20 years. That's all I'm telling you.
And then, well, see, for me though, if you're gonna bring any charges against Diddy, them same charges got to go against their parents.
Absolutely.
Cause
Where was
you
you?
know,
Where was you when your child was going through this? Because had we,
that,
and the reason why, and guys, I want to say this so y'all will understand what me and Topper, what me and my brother are coming from. If this was a normal person, if this was an everyday local Joe, the police would be on his parents' tail. The police would be, where was you when this was happening to your child?
your
CPS,
15-year-old son, your
yes,
15, 16, 17-year-old son.
CPS will be knocking at your door. Everybody, so because, and that's why I keep saying what I'm saying, we have to look at this from a presence of, we're not talking about your everyday Joe Smoke.
Right, right.
We
But
are
we're not talking about the everyday nigga, but we're talking about the everyday feds.
right, but the feds, I know what you say, I hear you, sounds great. But even the feds, we have seen them drop the ball when it comes to money. Hell, the nigga became president. Stop playing. Stop
Well,
playing, bro.
I told motherfuckers he was gonna be president again when he lost, and everybody told me I was crazy. So
Yeah.
got to make it make sense.
We
All this
we
little old shit together.
the last time everybody said, "Oh, this can't be right and things aren't going to go that route," this nigga's president, ain't he?
But then the boy from Empire, the Bree Sure, what's his name?
For sure. Yeah.
He's supposed to testify.
Yeah, I
And
know.
when he testify, he gonna bring Will in with P Diddy.
That Will was already there. They already put name Will on. Will is already on the list, bro.
Yeah, but I'm talking about actually doing something to somebody.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, I think they paint a pretty good picture, but I think Diddy lawyers are a motherfucker. You
But
know.
this is what I. But everybody. So I agree with you that they're painting a good picture, because if they didn't paint the picture of him being a monster, they would definitely lose this case.
Yeah, nobody will believe not P Diddy.
No, it ain't that nobody wouldn't believe it. If they didn't paint him to be a monster, then when they come back later to start talking about the trafficking, the girls, the people bringing models, male models across the state line to do stuff, they have to paint that picture. They have to say, look at this monster. Because here's the thing: had the tape not came out from him whooping on Cassie in that hotel, this case would have taken a total different route.
No doubt, but it did come out, and they
And I know,
already saw it, Jay.
I
That's the
understand
part.
that,
That's the part that concerned me. I'm just,
but
like I said,
understand that the main part of this case, all I'm saying is this: the main part of this case is the RICO case. That's why every news radio keeps bringing it up. That's why every state news keep bringing it up, because the main part of this case is the RICO.
yeah, but
If
they not already proved that with evidence.
they haven't, bro, that's the whole thing. They haven't.
I don't know. I think they have, but Like I said, it just depends on what information you believe and don't believe. And I'm such a stickler. When I saw what he did to Cassie, I'm glad I'm not on the jury because I think he's a worthless piece of shit. And if it was my daughter, man, or my sister, Lord have mercy, Lord.
Right.
But we talking about domestic violence. We're not talking about Rico with that.
I know that's, but that's the whole case that I've been seeing. The whole case that I've been seeing, the evidence, the people they've been bringing, they're talking about the violence.
Yeah, domestic violence.
That's all they're bringing
Yeah,
up.
he chunked a vase at me, and he snatched this up. He had a pistol in his hand. Okay, but they paint that picture, that Rico, that gangster shit. They putting it all in there. Him controlling people and manipulating shit. All that, man. I don't know, man.
I hear
I,
you, but like I said, to me, everything I've heard, they have not proved that case at all. They have not proved that he controls anything other than people who wanted to chase money. And yes, if it's my money, that's all he's proven. They haven't proved that he's a mob boss. They proved that, hey, why was you in his circle? Because he was paying me and I liked the way that he paid. I love the parties.
yeah,
Why would you keep coming back? Because I like the way he paid and I love the parties. And it's Diddy, man. Come on.
true that,
Why
true
are you speaking now about it? Like I said about the producer cat. Bro, if he was raping you the first time my booty hole hurt from a session, you can't call me to come back, bro.
that.
Because I could have listen, here's the thing. Because I could have did a session just like we do this show. I could have mixed and mastered, produced your thing from my own home.
No, well, see, the first time if I ever woke up with my ass, so see, I'm gonna go back over there and shoot you in your motherfucking face.
It wouldn't
You ain't
even
got
be
nah,
it
yeah,
wouldn't
ain't
go-
nobody got to worry about it. I'm gonna come back in there like I'm finna go to work, and I'm gonna bust your ass in the boom.
yeah, it
What
wouldn't
the
even
fuck
be.
happened? What the fuck happened, man? Not nothing. See, that's where I'm at with it as far as them men. I can understand the women being scared or whatever, but that only goes so far when you're talking about abuse.
Yep.
So my heart goes out to all the victims. It really does. But it's hard for me as a man to really give a shit about who's sticking who. People been freaky since the beginning of time.
Hey,
They have
Caesar had a couple of young boys he was sleeping with. Let's be real. Learn your
since the
history,
begin
folks.
since the beginning of time.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So and then they used to sell the daughters sell them off and give them away at 13. She ready
Yeah.
to be, because she done started her cycle. Now she can breathe. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Now you can groom her. So, as far as the freaky shit, I don't care nothing about it. It don't mean nothing to me. Because, yeah, they was liking the shit because they kept coming back to do it.
And everybody back, but he was just the money and it was money. You telling me that you came back for the money.
Yeah.
You didn't have to
Yeah.
keep running over there watching this man. Man, let me walk in the room and I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Call me to your house and I see a nigga in the corner jacking off, mask or at all. Hey, babe, I'm gonna have to hit you up later. I don't know what y'all got going on here. Just because I'm not that person. I can't even be in another room with the guy. I'm telling you, never have I.
I, I,
Never.
I, I don't I don't get it though. I don't understand his mindset. This is a billionaire nigga. If you can have any woman you want and do whatever you want to do, I don't understand that. That just bugs the hell out of me trying to figure. I try to ration and think like somebody thinking or understand because ain't nobody perfect. And I know when you got money, you push the law a little bit. They throwing all the little freaky shit at you because you're a kingpin. I get it. But man, you gonna pay a nigga to smash your girl and you stand in the corner and jack off. I don't understand. I don't get that. I don't get that. I don't. And she a nice looking little old girl.
Sorry about
But
that.
but say, Jay, let's go to commercial and we'll come right back with a little more on that, man. This Mr.
All right.
214 Dallas after dark, man. Y'all hang in there. I'll be right back.
I'm a rapper that hustle and chop it up and hit your block with it. Call me the top dollar. And I want every motherfucking dollar. Keep the game and right back how I got it. I got big work, I got big faces. I done been around the block, I done seen places. I'm the big boss type, name brand nigga. With big nuts and I'm known to fuck around nigga.
Welcome to Top Metropolis, the home of Sudan. I'm your host, I'm Topodopolis. My peeps call me Squirrel Man. Born and raised in dirty, known for pushing pounds and birdies. Clown when it's necessary. Real mics to the damn bird. I'm from the south side of town, where we be go-getters. Gold grills, Cadillacs and bills, and we boy now nigga. Home of that one hit a quitter, day chopping, popping collar, nigga. Serve, drinking money, making head, busting lyrics fiddle. The ultimate game is chess. The ultimate fee is death. The ultimate nigga top dollar. My name speaks for itself. Practice my telekinesis, write my thesis, drop this hip hop and sequel. Magalicious, I'm at nutrition, magnificent, lethal. Listen up, I got some free games. Say no, not really. Cause it cost me like a motherfucker. Y'all gon' feel it. The top spot, I'm top notch. This be the top of Texas. Stepchild Records, fighting 5, and ain't bullshit.
I ain't no motherfucking dope dealer. I'm a rapper that hustle and chop it up and hit your block with it. Call me the top dollar. And I want every motherfucking dollar. Keep the game and right back how I got it. I got big work, I got big faces. I done been around the block, I done seen places. I'm the big boss type, name brand nigga. With big nuts and I'm known to fuck around nigga.
Now that Jay-Z done retired, these boys in the game, they shook. They thought the spot was open competition. Playboy, the spot I already took. My flight I already booked. Since Pop wanna be nice. Crushing boys, albums with hooks already. These cats acting like raw. They claim MCs, but they fraud. These niggas act like since they can rap, they gon' blow up and ball. You got cats producing beats in up front, wanting they bread. It's a process, y'all just picking apart. I think I think it's marketing promotion. See, vinyl is essential. Walk over the tax ID now with posters. 8x10 promo pictures out the car and 8 albums. Nigga, I put 5 in these streets. When the 4 groups had 9 producers, dog, plus I don't make beats. Next level of the game, CID points and publishing, production deals. Tools set up with videos, crushing shit. In-house producers, screwed and chop. Down in Houston, beat the block up to build my stock up. Y'all can suck my dick to be true.
Dope dealer. I'm a rapper that hustle and chop it up and hit your block with it. Call me the top dollar. And I want every motherfucking dollar. Keep the game and right back how I got it. I got big work, I got big faces. I done been around the block, I done seen places. I'm the big boss type, name brand nigga. With big nuts and I'm known to fuck around nigga.
These label labels be shifty. I swear I ain't never seen nothing like it. Fucking these boys over with no Vaseline and making them like it for sure. That's why I keep it gutter. Guilty by affiliation, fuck it. Stand independent, been here a minute, forever hustling. Hurting the slab, head of the lab, it's the Squiller Man. I move to work, I don't do the perks, stick to the plan. Like I just want a Grammy. Smoking on this game, I keep a boosted bar for dating, chopping these hoes, call me daddy. No commercials, no videos, no BT. But every corner store, pool hall, barbershop, liquor store, y'all see me out the trunk around the clock. Got every penny looking down, what? Yeah, ride this motherfucker until the wheels fall off. Buy me some just for me and keep some starch in my pants. The living legend, the top of Texas, I'm back again. See me telling I'm the coldest. What that working, I just sold it. What that sticky egg is all up in me, I tried to
motherfucking dope dealer. I'm a rapper that hustle and chop it up and hit your block with it. Call me the top dollar. And I want every motherfucking dollar. Keep the game and right back how I got it. I got big work, I got big faces. I done been around the block, I done seen places. I'm the big boss type, name brand nigga. With big nuts and I'm known to fuck around nigga.
Yo, Top, I know you hear that steady going off on your hip. Man, won't you catch that and call
Oh,
us back?
man, that's Tamika, man. I'm still trying to get rid of that broad.
Man, I met a Tamika about 2 summers ago.
2 years ago, I met Tamika, I think the middle of July. I can't lie, the first time I saw her, she was looking fly. Matter of fact, I was getting
Yo, let me get some
she was
Optimo.
too. I kept playing ass girl. Say, what you about to do? Went to the counter, paid ass 5D. She started looking funny. Didn't pay no mind. I said, I got you, pulled out my money. Step back outside, we come say, I'm checking out little mama. Had a session in the studio, so I got Tamika's number. 2 months passed. I called on the Tuesday, 2:30 on the cool. T. Jones answered and said Tamika has made home from school. School. Ma'am, if you don't mind me asking, how old is your daughter?
Met baby girl in the projects, it was summertime. Daisy Dukes with a halter top. Duke and Brace talking DUI. Knuckle down, I'm pulling over to the curb. I asked how old she was, she said I was grown. I said word, proceed with Eagle Feed. Quoting lyrics from my people, talking about the millennium sold out Cadillacs and Regals. Her whole conversation was about the lick. Say she from the city where we from, she want to represent. Licking her lips, and for a sip, smoking black and mild. Looking at her thigh, she pointed out, tatted stepchild. You with that? Represent that. Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass mate.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass mate.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
She'll get caught up in a cycle, hollering at a pimp. Her mama standing in the door, signaling, come here. Sundress, hair done in cornrows, contacts make her look Creole. She said she done look Benny hair once or twice before. I recognized her face, she said I dance, I know. I told him, come on, both of them, let's go. Tamika, look.
People think Tamika tripping now, cause Tamika stripping now. But Tamika ain't crazy now, Tamika got a little baby now. She learned too much early. Everybody know what Tamika. When she was 15, her mother was 30. Everybody know what Tamika. I ain't mad at you, just be careful and do what you do. Tamika, take care of that hard-headed son and get your revenue.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass mate.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass mate.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Look at you looking like that today. Look, mama, hey, what's your name?
Tamika.
Quit looking at me like that, baby girl. They say you just 15. Done told me about you look like you just too fine for your own damn good. But you can call me back when you hit 18 and I'll take you to the crib in the hood. Look at you looking like that today. Look, mama, hey, what's your name?
Tamika.
Quit looking at me like that, baby girl. They say you just 15. Done told me about you look like you just too fine for your own damn good. But you can call me back when you hit 18 and I'll take you to the crib in the hood.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass mate.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass mate.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
If you know me, act like you know me. But if you a hater, yeah, stay the hell away from me. If you my friend, act like my friend. But if you a hater, yeah, stay the hell away from me. Everybody ain't your partner, everybody ain't your friend. Some of your friends be hating on you, but acting like they your friends. They be the one to stab you in the back, but smile up in your face. Acting like they're really happy for you, but they really wanna take your place. Yeah, seems like everything that you do, they're trying to compete with you. They be watching every move you make, cause they really wanna be like you. If you got some haters in your life, you need to take my advice. Go ahead and shake them haters off and get them haters up out your life. Yeah. If you know me, if you know me, act like you know me, act like you know me. But if you a hater, yeah, down, cause things ain't going their way. They always being negative every time they come around. They ain't never got nothing good to say, trying to put everybody down. Yeah, just like friends, your relatives, they can hate on you. Sometimes they the biggest haters, cause they the ones who are closer to you. With friends and family like that, what do you need enemies for? Go ahead and shake them haters off and tell them haters they got to go. Yeah, if you know me, if you know me, act like you know me, act like you know me. But if you a hater, yeah, stay the hell away from me. If you my friend, act like my friend, But if you a hater, yeah, stay the hell away from me. You got to shake, you gotta shake the haters off. Yeah, yeah, come on now. You need to shake them haters off. You gotta, oh yeah, you gotta shake them haters off. Come on, baby, you gotta shake them haters off. If you know me, act like you know me, But if you a hater, yeah, stay the hell away from me.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Me and my brother was talking about this P. Diddy thing. He think it's going good for Diddy because his lawyers on their shit. I think he already fucked because they done saw too much. They done heard too much. And, uh, they can prove that he used his company as employees. They can prove that he brought pussy across state lines. I mean, you got to have so many combination of things to get that RICO charge to stick. That's not just one thing. That's saying that he's a kingpin. He's controlling motherfuckers. They doing shit because he wanted them. So, whether they prove that or not, I know one person that this trial is good for, and
Who
that's
that?
Shannon Shay Shay Shaw, Uncle Shay Shay, because Diddy is so popular. His little misstep that he had with the little lady is kind of not being talked about as much.
Right.
So,
But but
so I
here's the thing I gotta say. Here's the thing I want to say about that. Go ahead and finish. I'm sorry. I'm
no,
sorry.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's stop playing, bro. This is what I don't like. I think I think we both agreed on this. They're playing with our black men, our successful black men. They're playing with them.
Yep. Like yo-yos.
And the reason why I say that is, how many 18-year-old girls are on OnlyFans right now doing the exact same thing?
Selling pussy.
How many? Like, I told somebody the other day, and they got super offended with me. If you are OnlyFans showing your pussy, you know better than that prostitute sitting in the bar. Stop playing.
Yeah. Well, I told somebody when they was talking about he, me myself personally, I don't date nobody younger than my kids, but that's
Me
just
neither.
me.
At
But
all.
but see, I'm married. I don't date no more, so I have to remove myself from that. But I told somebody the other day, man. I said, now nobody says nothing about Bill Belichick. He 80 years old, fucking with a 22 or 23-year-old.
Right. Absolutely.
Nobody says a word. So, and another thing about that, if you're grown, you're grown. That old nigga, he want to be tickled. If she want to tickle him, okay. I don't see nothing wrong with him trying to prove he ain't gay by buying pussy. The boy's a homosexual, man. The little hairstylist that he had was running around with him and all that, then I already came out and put him on blast out of his mouth. You know what I mean? And then told Shay, I got receipts. Don't play with me.
But that's the whole thing. But
And he
even
ain't addressed.
like that, I don't, like you say before, I don't care what you niggas do. The reason why I say that they have our people, the reason why I say that they have our people on attack, full on out attack right now, is because I can go right now to right here in Las Vegas. Do you know how many backdoor rooms there are?
Oh yeah,
You're gonna see an old 65-year-old white male with the
yeah,
23-year-old little girl because the 23-year-old. I can give you some right in Dallas right now that just be like they don't mess with nobody but rich old white men because they know they can get what they want out of them.
yeah. They gonna get the paper and get the little old 20 minutes and gone.
Right.
30 minutes and gone. And then if not, shit, she ain't gonna do no more than 30 minutes worth of fucking. She gonna lay around, talk on him, rub on him, suck on his dick or something, and she
True.
out of there.
But they're coming after our superstars, and what I hate is that our people in our community that can actually be great influences are allowing this to happen because you don't know how to control yourself.
Now that's the part that's critical to me. That's the part that's critical to me. You know, it ain't never what you do. It's always how you do it.
Yes.
But I get frustrated with the rich niggas that act like they broke, like they ain't got time to talk to nobody or date nobody. I'm just gonna. Well, now if you playing a game, you gotta know the rules in order to win.
Hey, here's my
Monique
thing.
warned him. Cat Williams warned him. So
Here's my whole thing, bro. This is the facts for me. If I'm the millionaire, you can't take no. If you just my little fling off, we do this now, and I ain't even a millionaire. We do this. I did this before. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not. I make good money. I make moves, but if you not my serious person, how many years have I gone without posting somebody I was dating on my Facebook? You can't take pictures of me. We not doing nothing
yeah,
unless
see, I,
I
I
know.
don't get that. I don't understand it.
You can't have no evidence of me. I tell little dudes, I tell young men all the time. A girl asks you for a dick pic, tell her no. But you so into your ego, I gotta show this, but you don't know that those things come back to bite you. And let's just talk about it. They see what these rappers do on the internet, but then you lose a great job because you decided to post your life.
Right, right. Your personal life. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? And if it's personal, it should stay personal.
right.
It's not for the public. You go out in the public and come back home. Your personal life is your personal life. That's between you and God and whatever you doing.
Hey, you know me, bro. You know who I am privately. You know that I'm that sit at home, do nothing, be on the computer working, maybe play a couple video games if I'm just bored. But when I'm in public, you've seen the persona come. I got two personas. I tell people, don't let my public life confuse you with who I really am. Because
Right.
I have to do these things. But I don't have to talk to you every day. We're me and my brother, y'all. Let me be real. We're close friends. I swear to God. That man can call me. If I got it, you got it. Just same with him. If I make a move, you making a move with me. I ain't never took him out and ever told him to be like, hey, pay. Even though I know he could do it, he ain't never had to worry about it. But one thing he know is you my friend. We don't have to talk every day. It ain't
No,
that much shit in the world that two men should have to talk about every day if you got a girl. It
that's
just
right.
ain't.
That's right. Well, when you got to structure life, like I said, I believe some of the problem with these young men is we're not raising them to be husbands, like we're not raising the little girls to be wives. Now everybody's raised to get the bag. They trying to get to the money, and then they gonna get a family. I believe if they had a family, that puts pressure on you. That make your ass get up and go to work. When you got somebody looking up to you,
Absolutely.
when you got to issue out the lunch money, when you got to get the money to go get the groceries, when you got to pay the rent or the mortgage, when you got to pay all the utilities, when you got to pay for the car note, the repairs, the insurance, that'll make your ass get up and go do something
Absolutely.
because you just trying to survive. I didn't say balling. I didn't say tossing it up at the club. I didn't say nothing about buying no bottles and no name brand shit. I ain't say
I
nothing.
agree with that, Top. I agree with you 100. But I have to speak for the dude who didn't have that motto like me. I had to figure this life out on my own. So I'm going to get my bumps and bruises. I'm going to make my mistakes. I had my kids early. I didn't understand what responsibility was. I knew how to get out in the streets, make this fast money, go play with the girls, go travel, be in different states, throwing money around, doing that dumb shit up until life got real. Then I had to say, hold up, man, what do I want in my life? So, yes, I agree that we need to do better, but it's just let's just be real. We don't live in a perfect world. We live in a world where moms are on crack, dad's on crack, daddy's not at home. Mom's working so much that she's never at home. We live in that type of world. So right now we live in a world where parents can't even whoop their kids to give them that structure, or they going to jail. So let's talk reality here for a minute. Guys, we're going to take a commercial break and come right back. Oh, well, maybe he's coming back. Hold on. Are you coming back to us? I saw you jump back in.
I see you, baby.
All right, we're here. We're back. We're still on. I didn't go off because you were coming right back. Can you hear me?
Relax, baby, bitch.
Started from the bottom, then we up now. 10 toes flat on the pavement, the ground. She told me that she need me around. We eating good, got me gaining pounds. Gotta show out whatever I do. Circle small when it got me a cool. Never turn my back on you, I can't do that, no, no, no. You forever my dog. I can't never turn my back on you, I can't at all. You always there when I need you, when I pass the ball. Can't sleep without you at home taking PM Tylenol. You the bag to my paper when we blow it off. See the bumps on my body when I'm thinking of you. You got the juice, you do something to me when you not in the room. Back to take out, will you be there when I make it? Need you on my side, I started from the bottom, then we up now. 10 toe flat on the pavement, the ground. She told me that she need me around. We eating good, got me gaining pounds. Gotta show out whatever I do. Circle small when it got me a cool. Never turn my back on you, I can't do that, no, no, no. You forever my dog.
They said time heals everything. You get mad, go through my phone, trip over anything. You tripping over the studio, that's the only time I spend. From the trenches, I was taught to get it how I live. Grinding to build a legacy for my 5 kids. My apologies for wrong I did. The more I learn about myself, the stronger I feel no matter what. When you need me, I'm here.
Started from the bottom, then we up now. 10 toe flat on the pavement, the ground. She told me that she need me around. We eating good, got me gaining pounds. Gotta show out whatever I do. Circle small when it got me a cool. Never turn my back on you, I can't do that, no, no, no. You forever my dog.
Oh, 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 yeah.
I got love for Tina, they got love for me. We just some real G's rolling Texas loving this Tina. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. East Coast, West Coast, man, they love these Tinas. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. Shreveport, Monroe, man, they love these Tinas. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. So I ride till I leave, guaranteed.
Now bitch, now I'll get started. Just one that would ever ride. The one that try to stop me, you can call a bitch if they die. Too many cry, too many fail. And I'm for no rain because it's too damn demanding. No understanding. When you talking to me about other brothers, how it is, ma. I'm gon' lead child, there be no other stay on me. But never give a damn, I'm Ebenezer. And never give my bread to no trickin' ass geezer. Buy you a drink, trick please, you know my pockets be sick. I'm on the hunt for the lean, it ain't about to quit. New money, they wanna be equal, have on your income tax. Let me hold your credit cards, watch me run up to the max. You know my time be blocked up like them cement shoes. On the grind with my kids, I have no time to lose. On my way from down south, then I'm headed up north. From east to west, my partner Troy, I take for what it is worth.
I got love for Cheetah, they got love for me. Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for Cheetah, they got love for me. St. Louis, KC, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for Cheetah, they got love for me. Jacktown, Vicksburg, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for Cheetah, they got love for me. Little Rock, El Dorado, man, they love these cheaters.
I'm everywhere you wanna be, I'm like a visa. Woody Wood up in this bitch, Ebenezer. With the twitch in my finger, I have them bouncing like switches. I'm Southern G, put it down, and it's not all about riches. I'll make you change your tone. When I slide in the room, a straight hustler out the grove, sweeping haters with broom. Like to meet your doom. I take my people, they down, don't take that long door. And that goes for any time. We the one that get it started. When we started, won't end. None of my rules can't be broken in the dance, so won't be. I'm always heating up like a heater. One holes like mosquitoes. Best to watch yourself, cause I explode like torpedoes. And bad with other cheaters. Never been a woman beater. You can call me Ebenezer with it wood, sweet Peter. What's up, senorita? The polished off a leader. And when she's acting up, I let her know that I don't need her.
I got love for Cheetah, they got love for me. They're from Montana, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for Cheetah, they got love for me. Huntsville, Louisville, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for Cheetah, they got love for me. Myrtle Beach, Tampa Bay, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for Cheetah, they got love for me. The whole Southern whole player, man, they love these cheaters.
I'm acting bad, some say it's good. It's your number one lunatic, Woody Wood. With a brother from South D, you know what lead. I'm out here out on the cut, we making major green. So set your shit down, straight out the book, you see. I'm blowing big and everywhere I go, a G to G. Whack my AG, but fade and I stay high. It's about clocking these dollars, you know the reason why. We want these clothes and these cars and these road chains. I'm hustling day to day with a dollar trying to maintain. I'm saying brain, but I do have a mental block. Too many hoes in Dallas, Texas out here slanging cock. I'm out here cheating, running hoes like a wooden track. They should have put a Woody Wood up in the flick the Mac. It's hardcore underground. Do you wanna play? Back in the gap, they used to call a player Jiggy J. Right.
I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. East side, west side, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. North side, south side, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. Midwest, third coast, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. You know the whole down world, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. East side, west side, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. North side, south side, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for
I know she good to me, but she bad for me. She make it hard to trust her, but she say she love me. She know just how to make me smile, but know just how to hurt me. I try to leave her alone, cause sometimes I don't think it's worth it. I shouldn't feel like this, but love can make you so uncertain. I try to hide the pain, but you should see behind these curtains. I walk away, but then I run right back when I get lonely. She's like the plug and she's the drug, and I'm just her little junkie. Hey. I'm like the Pookie to her bag of rocks, or rat tail comb through each and all of her interlocks. I'm so honorable mentions ain't got shit on her, she first and last. She been teaching me since our meet and greet. I love her class, hell I think it's mad. Her lectures loosely laces the lining inside my mind. By the time that I realize that I'm blinded, I'm intertwined like the web of a spider, or a web of deception. I draw a blank with words at a loss of facial expressions. Is it lust? You can't be talking about love when you speak about us. She and me have shared the same air, but we have never touched. Can a man have a moment in time? Cause sometimes a woman's just that goddamn fine. I have yet to place my hands on the places that I've been planning. I'm respecting the opportunities I do or don't get granted. She's the drug that I have never taken. But I swear I'll die if I don't try her. Die if I don't take her. I know she good to me, but she bad for me. She make it hard to trust her, but she say she love me. She know just how to make me smile, but know just how to hurt me. I try to leave her alone, cause sometimes I don't think it's worth it. I shouldn't feel like this, but love can make you so uncertain. I try to hide the pain, but you should see behind these curtains. I walk away, but then I run right back when I get lonely. She's like the plug and she's the drug, and I'm just her little junkie. She make my nerves bad, plus I can't see her with another nigga. If I keep her, she drive me crazy, but I'm crazy if I don't keep her. There she go again, going in the bathroom again, slamming doors. I don't know why in the fuck she in the bathroom again. While I'm in the living room on a blunt, with a pad and a pen, thinking to myself like, damn, were we mad at again? If we ever happen to meet between 1 and 365 days away from today, these are the thoughts on my mind. Cause from a distance, I can see our future today. Wishing next year would be tomorrow, and tomorrow would be today. To get past the first impression, and to second that smile, as we race to third base, because it's been a while. I know we galaxies from each other, a few midnights from love, a time travel from marriage. I speak to you from the sun. I'm hoping you not too far out for you to see what I'm seeing. Let's pull a few planets closer and never look to the end. I know she good to me, but she bad for me. She make it hard to trust her, but she say she love me. She know just how to make me smile, but know just how to hurt me. I try to leave her alone, cause sometimes I don't think it's worth it. I shouldn't feel like this, but love can make you so uncertain. I try to hide the pain, but you should see behind these curtains. I walk away, but then I run right back when I get lonely. She's like the plug and she's the drug, and I'm just her little junkie.
I was born in it. I'm done in it. I won in it.
Hey, yo, Pluto. You going brazen?
Nigga. I love for the trap. I love for the trap. Like it's real love. Damn, bro, nigga. I was born in it. I'm done in it. I won in it. I'm about, nigga. My love for the trap. My love for the trap. I think this love real. Still got love for the trap that almost got me killed. Somebody grab a heater. In and out of town, buy a lot, get the prices cheaper. I was born in it, try to make a train, can have my son in it. Dope man, son, paid attention, now I'm done in it. But I love you, you my everything. Love with the trap, see that Z, that's my wedding ring. Lamp now run through the hood, finna blow the brain. Don't know why I be without you, probably go insane. My love for the trap. My love for the trap. I think this love real. Still got love for the trap, it almost got me killed. Grab a sandwich bag, take cash out. When you come, bring only cash. Ride had a house, I swear the trap house needs many nights. I'm on the plane again, we getting low, it's time to take a flight. Hey, I love you. You change a nigga like how I'ma put something before you. Second trip I ever had on land way. Right in folks, show me what love was. I swear at first I had no ups and downs in this shit. 2 and 30, watch for the raid. Knew I make something out of my life and I went the day. Nigga pull up now, cause it ain't too many left. I ain't making no excuses, playing the cards that I was dealt. I'm in a trap house, locked downtown, nice as hell, but I'ma trap it out. Really know them raps, told you that, got it mapped out. Since I graduated, 5 years, seen no drought. I think it's real love. I love that trap shit. You change a nigga life, know this shit wrong, I don't know why, feel so right.
no kizzy. Little bitch get tossed like frisbee. Too fine, ain't worth 2 pennies. Still hit her, make her scream like Sydney. Straight to it like ain't nothing pending. Big bags, ain't talking about Wendy's. If you mind it, ain't no niggas. There's you, there's me, this trigger. No cap, no kizzy. Little bitch get tossed like frisbee. Too fine, ain't worth 2 pennies. Still hit her, make her scream like Sydney. Straight to it like ain't nothing pending. Big bags, ain't talking about Wendy's. If you mind it, ain't no niggas. There's you, there's me, this trigger. No cap. That hit in that face, had to make them believe. Make it look easy like money on trees. I'm raking the leaves. A pussy like water, yeah, straight to their head like taking a lead. This project was made for the streets. This what you get when you mix an A with a P. I want all of the smoke. I've been waiting to see like a fat kid waiting to eat. I can't tell you how it happened, but I'm here. I used to let it break me down, I barely drop a tear. How to coach too many losses, think I know I want a pill. I was living fast, nigga, really had to chill. My mind is too powerful. Think before you act, try to reach for your waist, and you can get bent back. All I got on doing is shake them haters out, quitting black. All I ever really wanted was a big bag. Acting like a goddess, we can split that. I'ma tear that ass up, make her come and get a lick back. We're both wrapped up in this paper, no zigzags. If you really want it, you can get it, but only if you real bad. Raw baseball, the way she grab it on the stick, tryna knock it out the ballpark, all-star pick. Got me licking on your neck, rubbing on your titties, feel the penny steady leaking, got a nigga wanna eat it. No cap, no kizzy, little bitch get tossed like frisbee. Too fine, ain't worth 2 pennies. Still hit her, make her scream like Sydney. Straight to it like ain't nothing pending. Big bags, ain't talking about Wendy's. If you mind it, ain't no niggas. There's you, there's me, this trigger. No cap, no kizzy, little bitch get tossed like frisbee. Too fine, ain't worth 2 pennies. Still hit her, make her scream like Sydney. Straight to it like ain't nothing pending. Big bags, ain't talking about Wendy's. If you mind it, ain't no niggas. There's you, there's me, this trigger. No cap.
No cap, no kizzy. Hopping out with the Drake, no drizzy. Chasing your money, big CEO getting it. Keep your nose out of beef for him business. A man big fitted won't leave no witness. Pockets overweight, don't need no fitness. Summer little bitch getting tossed, no did it. Play with mine, hollers flying like frisbee. Time for the game like OG Bennett. Welcome to Dallas, the Green Dot City. Man stuff, they ain't knowing who did it. Loud pipes with sticks through the city. Bullets flying, who throwing, who pitching. Don't really matter, I'ma catch who did it. Spin on the ass, won't stop till I'm dizzy. Stuck in the game, no pivot. No cap,
no kizzy, little bitch get tossed like frisbee. Too fine, ain't worth 2 pennies. Still hit her, make her scream like Sydney. Straight to it like ain't nothing pending. Big bags, ain't talking about Wendy's. If you mind it, ain't no niggas. There's you, there's me, this trigger. No cap, no kizzy, little bitch get tossed like frisbee. Too fine, ain't worth 2 pennies. Still hit her, make her scream like Sydney. Straight to it like.
Get promoted. Hang. Get promoted. Window. Get promoted. Brown. Get promoted. Get promoted. Get promoted. Perks and codeine. You get promoted. She twerking and struggling. You get promoted. She know how to dance. And she get promoted. She got her OnlyFans. And don't even promote it. You get promoted. You get promoted. You get promoted. Get promoted. Get promoted. You get promoted. You get promoted. Get promoted. Get promoted. Get promoted. Get promoted. You get promoted. You get a poster. I want you to purchase. Put your signature on it. You made some pressure, but I'm having motion. Let me put my promotion on it. Turn around and see you poking. I'm trying to see how I'm posted. She see me thumbing through these checks. Show me the thumbing while I'm stroking. She know I got good connects. I know that she got good sex. She know I don't pay for that. I put it up, I place a bet. We're respected in these streets. I'm street exact. Pussy tester, cook correct. Don't crash my bitch, ain't never had a wreck. You can come work for me, baby, how about that? Perks and codeine. You get promoted. She twerking and struggling. You get promoted. She know how to dance. And she get promoted. She got her OnlyFans. And don't even promote it. You get promoted. You get promoted. You get promoted. Get promoted. Get promoted. You get promoted. You get promoted. Get promoted. Get promoted. Get promoted. Get promoted. You get promoted.
Window Bristol, but now baby, known off in the streets real deep. High like another ice spice, baby, done bring the streets to me. Shout it, she a real gangster freak. Set it off like Frankie. I promote your whole career gon' grow and she gon' thank me.
I like me a fancy bitch, but ratchet bitch. A fashionistic bitch, she bringing madness. All that little bitch want is tags of me and chest and post pic in my Benz's. Follow me, you win instantly. I just want my percentage, bitch. Perks and codeine. You get promoted. She twerking and struggling. you get promoted. She know how to dance, and she get promoted. She got her OnlyFans, and don't even promote it. You get promoted, you get promoted, you get promoted, get promoted, get promoted. You get promoted, you get promoted, get promoted, get promoted, get promoted, get promoted, you get promoted.
They got love for me. We just some real G's rolling Texas, loving this team. I got love for Tina. They got love for me. East Coast, West Coast, man, they love these Tinas.
Gon' let go my ego, they call me the hero, these niggas are see-through. Go out on my own, cause waiting around, what did it teach you? Compared to the feather, my heart is so heavy, but never forsaken. Said my love is never taken, just got back down on the break again. Low was left at the wake again, so down for good, no more breaking in. I want some money in a mansion, Rolls Royce I can dance in. Maximize on my plans again, I need more shows, more love, more fun, more drugs, less hugs, the price went up. Price just went up, price just went up, price just went up, price just went up. So look here, I don't get enough. The credit gon' come with the touch. We trippin', he said that I fuss. He fucking, I can't get enough. I really been on my low-key shit, watered down on my bad bitch. Won't ice me out, he can't ravish. Bad bitch, pretty savage. Not in the past tense, right here. Make it make good sense right now. What is you saying? Be clear. I'm tired of dripping in tears. Dismantling all of my fears. I'm coming so close that it's clear. A rush I stand up and bang. So lit that I watch how I change. They yearn, I watch how I sing. He burn, he fuck everything. They call him, he ringing them names. Discern, they fucking with lames.
Alright, brother, records.
Yo, what's up, Dollar Man? What's up, man? Want to let you know what's going on down there in the 214, you know what I'm saying? Everybody been coming out with their stuff, you know what I'm talking about? We hearing from everybody. We want to know what's going on down there in D-Town, you know what I'm talking about? Where them real thugs at, you know what I'm talking about? Where them boys at, you know what I'm talking about? Want to let your booze know what's going on? Holler at us one time, you know what I'm talking about? Give me something, where you at, boy?
Here's your 411 on that 214. Y'all dial 911 if my shit don't blow. A pioneer with this rap as far as Dallas concerned. With gold grills, with attributes, with plenty money to burn. The last man to hit the door and I be the last man standing. I'll be there when the deal go down cause I done applied it and planned it. You got to spread your hustle. It ain't about just flexing your muscle. Cause when the folks get at your ass, you ain't got nothing but trouble. You got the dip switch ride, put the game in overdrive. Premeditation thoughts and moves, the only way you survive. Game recognized game, so what's up, baby? Say what you need, yeah, it's all gravy. Internet, interstate, don't give a damn what it takes. I got to have it, going to get it, coming back with this weight. A heavyweight nigga now, Mr. Shot Caller. And now don't shit jump off in Dallas unless I call it.
Aight. Yeah, we feeling you, know what I'm saying? But now, what you tell your boo, where them money hustlers at, you know what I'm talking about? Got